Welcome to a special guest edition of the Holy Shhh Podcast. It's your boy ABE from DET.
My name is Chuck Jordan.
And we got the one, the only. Is it just Domonique or is it a special name here?
Nope, just Domonique.
Just Domonique.
Or you can call me Domo, or you can call me Neek. I have like about 20 different nicknames, to be honest.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not checked out her already, check her out on Instagram, check her out on TikTok. Her content is high quality. She is killing it in this podcasting game. Not even podcast, just content creation, because your
High
podcast is coming.
H2O.
The podcast is coming, right?
I don't know if I'm going to do a podcast. I am not like a talker like that. I like, see the videos you see, they're cut, they're edited, because me and my undiagnosed ADHD is all over the place when I film. So me in a podcast, I'm not doing that to y'all. We'll start off talking.
I got ADHD. I got Abe. He cuts my segments because I'll be all over the place.
Yeah, I don't want to do that to people. We'll end up talking about unicorns. I'm not going to do that to y'all.
I love unicorns.
Shout out to the New Day. Oh man, let's just get into this questions. First off, we want to know what wrestler or storyline got you into wrestling and got you hooked?
Ooh, what got me hooked? That's a good question. Okay, I always say that it was beat into me, the love for WWE, because I'm the younger sibling. So like my older cousins and all my older siblings, they used to watch it and they used to play the games. And then I would be the test dummy to these moves and to watch it. So I think I fell in love with it that way and not a certain storyline.
So you've been body slammed on a mattress. I can guess that, huh?
Oh, you think it was a mattress? You don't think it was the actual floor?
Wow. ECW.
Yes. They don't care about me.
Bro, she was a jobber, bro.
I think I was worse than a jobber, to be honest.
Oh man.
What do they call the people that just come out and just get thrown around?
Hired help. Hired help.
I was the hired help.
Wow.
Oh man.
I am so sorry.
Professional wrestling has a spot in our heart and everyone's heart. And sometimes they have emotional moments that make you cry. When was the last time wrestling made you cry?
The last time?
Last time. Or the most memorable, either one.
Ooh, I think I'm an emotional person, but the most emotion was a happy moment was when I saw Naomi, Bianca, and Jade right before WrestleMania. I was like, I know there's been like Black girl trios before, but there was something about them that was different. And I was like, this is beautiful to see in 2024. So that I teared up.
100%, man. That is great representation.
I'm not gonna lie. I just recently cried when Jey Uso finally won the IC title.
Yes. Yes, that was a moment. That was a moment.
Yes. That was a very important moment.
This is not about me.
100% it was. 100% a great moment. What got you into creating content though?
I've always wanted to do content creation, but I never knew which lane to go into. And then I knew I liked wrestling. I knew I liked like Beyonce and things like that, but nothing ever really stuck. And I know I consistently consume wrestling WWE because I don't watch any other content. And then I was like, I can talk about what I see every week. It was easy. It was natural.
Do you do all your editing as well?
Yeah.
Amazing. For that, I need to 100.
Thank you. Thank you.
I thought you had a whole damn crew behind you, but it's just you? Man.
Just me.
Wow, that is incredible. If y'all, like I say, if y'all haven't seen her already, go to the below, check her out, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff, and prepare to be entertained by
Thank you. This time last year, for my job, they wanted me to run their social media, so I needed to learn how to edit. So if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have gradually learned little by little how to do things.
That's right. Steal from the company for yourself. That's right. Way to work.
Way to work. Some people like to keep it a secret, but is there an end goal, a finish line that you have, some type of destination you want to reach in this podcasting or wrestling space?
Ooh, I would love to work for WWE. I would love to be on their creative team or a manager because, I used to do theater in high school. So I am dramatic. If you couldn't tell with my videos sometimes, that would be the goal. But even if I grow my platform and get to talk and meet a bunch of different people, I'll be satisfied because the people that I've met, like you guys, have been amazing. And I don't have wrestling fans in like real life because no one knew I was a wrestling fan until this year. So I now feel like I have people like you guys get me.
Yeah, it's a community.
I'm happy.
It's a community,
Yes. I feel like I'm now discovering my community.
Exactly. Same here. We came into this wrestling space like a joke. We come from the music world, but coming into the wrestling world, it's like much, much more love. And we're all in now. All in.
Yes.
You keep saying joke, but we were serious when we came in. It was just the fact that we didn't think nobody wasn't going to really take off. That might be the joke about it. We was like, all right, we'll just try one. And then it was like 30 subscribers. We was like, okay, we'll do another one. It was like 50. We'll do another one, 100. We was like, oh shit, let's take it off.
Right. Hey,
that's awesome.
You got to go with the flow. Before we get into the main topic, which we all know we want to talk about is bad blood, Chuck's got a question for you.
Ooh.
Who is on your Mount Rushmore?
I got asked this last night.
Rushmore.
Oh my God, you can't give black people
Mount Rushmore.
Hey, I should have never told him to get that thing.
It's okay.
But it doesn't have to be of all time. This is your specific preference. Who do the four you like the most?
Who are your 4 unicorns?
I got asked this last night, and I think I'm going to change it.
Change it.
So I also have to put a disclaimer that I like personality first, and then skill set.
No rules to your Mount Rushmore.
Right, it's no rules.
These are your 4 unicorns.
Yours.
Who sticks out to you?
To you.
Okay. So I have to put The Rock because he's sarcastic and he's a star.
Okay.
And then I like Mick Foley. He's amazing to me.
Solid.
And then I have to do 2 women, and I love me some Bianca. And then my last, this is so hard. Oh my goodness. I like Sasha Banks.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes.
That was a list that I've never heard before, but I respect it 100%. Why's your hand on your head? What do you got to say about that, Chuck?
Are we? Is this judgment?
You said
there's no
free
hatred
zone,
here.
and you judged.
That was just me just having my own opinion. I said nothing.
Your face said a lot, though. You got to
nonverbal.
I covered my face up. I thought I did this.
Nonverbals.
Was it Sasha?
Yes, we all know. Yes.
Really? You don't like her?
Only because you said personality, and I think she's phenomenal of a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
I hate her promos. I hate when she talks. So whenever somebody says personality with her name, it's just mine. Just never get it. But in the ring, her in-ring ability is amazing. Like that girl can go.
She can go.
I just don't like her with the mic.
That's fair.
I think she needs a Paul Heyman in her life. Someone to talk for.
Listen, I can take that up for her.
Oh, she did say. Now, if you were a manager, would you rather be a heel or a babyface?
Ooh, that's good.
I want to play both sides.
Oh, okay. A little tweener, a little Roman Reigns-ish, huh?
Yeah, I want to be like Mickey James. Like I come in as one thing and then I turn.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Or someone gave me the idea of like I kind of put the heels on trial.
Okay.
And like that makes me kind of neutral. And I would love to be able to like tell people about themselves because I do that in real life. Why not do that to WWE characters?
Facts. Now I'm assuming you watched Bad Blood last night.
I did.
We're gonna dive right into what everybody is talking about, and I just want to know which return hit you harder, Jimmy or The Rock?
Jimmy.
Jimmy, hands down. That was quick.
He had the biggest pop. I don't know if anybody realized he had the biggest pop that last night.
We've been waiting forever for him to come back.
Yeah.
So he is who I've been waiting for. I knew The Rock was coming back because his ego cannot keep himself away. It just wasn't happening.
You're right.
The Rock knows 3 things. The Rock knows that his ego is number 1.
Yep.
You said 3 things. That was only 1. What are the other things?
It doesn't matter what the other 2 things are.
All right. Okay.
Exactly.
Are you happy with the outcome, though? I'm assuming you are. Roman, Cody get the win.
I did not want them to win.
Thank you.
I think because they're teasing that Roman's going to be this new character.
Right.
I don't think this win helps him become a new character.
Right. I agree.
I think he needs to be humbled.
I honestly, I didn't like the win, but I like Jimmy coming out because if he's not changing, it's because he already said I'm not going to change. I'm going to be me, but it's his approach. Like, remember, like he used to shit on Jimmy. Now it's like I value Jimmy. Now he's missing his wise man. It's even though I could still be the cynical asshole that you all know and love. Like even when Jimmy was like, "Hey man, we got to help him," he was like, "No, that was a one and done." He was like, "Tonight's not over."
Yep.
Now, if you want to walk, I'll walk with you, but we both know that ain't the right thing to do. And Roman was like, "All right, let's go." It's just making him rethink a lot of things. That's just my opinion. He's still the asshole. It's just he's an asshole with a conscience, like Randy Orton.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Randy Orton's way too nice right now, and I don't like it.
I know. I'm talking about the Randy I love. The Randy I love was the asshole. He just had a conscience.
The legend killer, man.
I'm gonna need him to kill a legend soon.
Right, 1 or 2 maybe. You know, we ain't got to kill a lot. 1 or 2 maybe.
Yes.
Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods is on the list for me for that to happen with, unless Big E is coming back.
Unless Big E's coming back. Yeah.
Unless Big E's coming back, we can just go ahead and let him kill the New Day.
I think he just needs to come back as a manager.
Yeah, Big E. He needs to just be there in the atmosphere. He's got too much charismatic presence to not be utilized right now. You know, he could be doing.
I agree.
Something. But since Chuck was just talking about it, we have what I'd like to call a civil war on this show, where Chuck is Team Roman, I am Team Cody. If you had to choose, which side do you lay on there?
Come to the dark side. We have cookies. I'm lying about the cookies, but still, come to the dark side.
Oh, can I be neutral?
Yes, that's okay. You can't be neutral.
I'm on Jey Uso's side. That is whose side I'm on.
All right, so technically, I am on all Samoan side, but it just wraps up.
Okay, well, I'm on the Samoan side then. Listen, I love the family.
Yeah. We are entering a new realm of professional wrestling where you no longer just have to watch the show. Clearly, you need to watch social media. We went live soon as Bad Blood went off. In the middle of the live, our fans are in the comments telling us, KO just jumped Cody. We had to jump online to see a clip that brought to light the heel turn of Kevin Owens. Your thought on I saw you put the post up, so you saw the clip. Your thought on a heel turning on social media and not the show?
Oh, that is a good question. I think they're testing out social media and seeing how powerful it is. I can't give a full opinion yet because we don't know how it's going to look on the show and how they're going to play it out yet.
True.
But I'm for it. Hey, my degree is in digital marketing and stuff like that. So I'm all for using social media. Nice. Yeah. So I like it. I love social media. It's a very powerful tool. And if WWE is going to start using social media more, that gives me hope for maybe getting noticed in the future.
And this might be a question for both of y'all because me and Chuck haven't even talked about it. Do you think that was a heel turn, or is he still just babyface and he's just arguing with Cody?
I think he's just arguing with Cody.
You said, what was that?
I was going to answer why she thinks, but then she started talking, so I stopped.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think he's just mad at Cody. I don't think it's a heel turn.
Yeah, me too. I think it's that too. Chuck?
I think that if you would have had him come out and turn on live TV, especially with all what was going on, fans could possibly turn on Cody, and they didn't want that. As opposed to where Kevin Owens, by the way, anybody catch out the video, that car that Kevin was driving was amazing. It was sweet. I like it. But anyways, back focused. ADHD. Back focused, but have the fans produce the heel turn. It makes it seem more real, especially in we all keep talking about kayfabe was broke, this and this is broke. But for him to stand there with them guys at the end and for The Rock do his photo thing and especially after what Solo said before they went in was like, you couldn't win with Randy and KO, but you can win with Roman, which is another reason I wanted to win. But to show that they was right, for Kevin, I'd be pissed too, especially you salute this guy before taking that table scene, and then y'all, you didn't call for us to help you. You called for them to help you. Like, all right, well, F you. Right in front of your Wheatley's tour bus.
Why do you have to do it in front of the tour bus, man? I hope
Wheatley so good he did it neatly.
Product placement.
It's that marketing degree right there, man. I tell you, man. Smart lady right here.
Wheatley so good I did it neatly.
Oh my God, the sound effects again. Oh, but let's get to another little mishap we had. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan match was done a disservice at that end. I do not want to blame
Botch of Blood.
Botch of Blood. I don't want to blame Raquel because that's wrong. Maybe it was some timing or something, but just your thoughts on that ending to Liv and Rhea.
Also known as botch match. The botchiest of all batches.
I think it was lackluster.
Yeah.
I do believe she should have had her music playing. And I don't think the ref left the area. And it seemed like it wasn't choreographed completely. And they didn't know what they were doing because why did the ref leave? And then she put Liv on top of Rhea.
Right.
Like, I think the audience was confused because I didn't even hear them cheering for her.
Same here.
It deserved better. I think she should have lost. Rhea should have lost by maybe Liv attacking her somehow, some way, and then Raquel comes in later. But I don't think how they did it was good.
Yep.
After 24 hours of sleeping on it, I'm going to run this by you. I believe that they're just protecting Rhea too much.
Really?
Due to the fact that they didn't want to give her a loss. Because originally she left the ring. They told her she can go ahead and have the time to beat Dom, right? While she's out there, the ref gets mixed up. And then the ref leaves the ring to go see what was going on. And then they ring the bell. And then Raquel's still doing what she probably was told to do is go out, slam her. But, oh, no, we can't give her a loss. Just go ahead and call the bell. So now Raquel looks stupid because she just slammed her and put Liv on her. Now she's looking like, wait, I thought the ending was me slamming her and pinning her.
Yeah.
But there was no ref where easily Doms can distract the ref. Like, let me down, which was what he was doing. He was doing his job. Get me down. The ref was distracted. If you act like you just said, the ref was out of the ring. Technically, he was completely distracted. He didn't know what was going on in the ring. But they rang the bell because, for me, because she's so over, they didn't want to give her that loss. And it just made everybody else and made the whole thing look like a giant botch. But that's after 24 hours of sleeping on it. Because I was like, why else would the bell have been rang if they could have easily just gave her the loss? Yeah. But they didn't want to, which made everybody else look stupid. So which now everybody else is following their rules, their roles. Now it just looks dumb.
Triple H has his favorites. And I believe Rhea is one of his favorites.
Yep, that is definitely one of his favorites. And now you perfectly queued up this next segment here because you brought up Triple H. And I'd just like to personally, it's been some things going on in the space with With people complaining about Triple H saying that black male stars aren't getting their proper shine. And if we could just go to the monitor real quick and just take a quick look at this video.
TJ Legacy, Soapbox Run the Ropes. There's been some reports leading up to Bad Blood regarding the representation of black male wrestlers within WWE. They haven't been on a PLE in the last 3 cards. There was no black male wrestlers on the Bad Blood card. How do you gauge between making sure that there's representation and making sure that there are wrestlers that get opportunities that are deserved?
I see everybody gets the opportunity. Like if I don't see the difference in anybody, I don't see the color, I don't see the nationality, I don't see any of it. I just see talent. I don't see the difference between men and women. I see talent. We tell stories with those talent, how they can handle those stories and how they can represent those stories and how we can bring those stories forward. So, I don't keep track of any of that. I do what's relevant and what is best in the best in storytelling and what's being delivered the best. And then that's what goes. No different than, the men and the women who main events, whatever the biggest stories are. That's where we go.
Next question here.
Well, there we have Triple H's take. Now, before I ask you guys, I just want to get it clear. I don't think Triple H is a racist. I think he's a great man. But I think there's some type of disconnect on what's going on right now in the world of just the culture, period, the hip hop culture that the black man represents and not knowing how to market that properly. I think that is the issue more so. He's a white rock guy. So he doesn't know how to tap into that hip hop, black culture, that youth, that movement that's going on. And I think that's the disconnect. That's my opinion. But Domonique, your opinion on all of this controversy swirling Triple H.
I believe so. I've had a one-sided beef with the writers and creative team for over a year now, because I feel like they repeat the same stories, or they're trying to recreate a watered down version of the Attitude Era. And I think those people in creative don't know how to write for, let's say, like the Asian community or the black females and males. And it comes out in these stories that he's talking about. It doesn't correlate, because what I believe is they keep hiring the same type of people. They're not trying to get a diverse community in that creative room, because even with the women's storytelling, no offense, guys, but those stories are not written for the woman gaze. Those stories are written for the male gaze. It's not for us.
Right.
And that old mindset that they're in, I think they're going to be forced to hire those people that are different, that are not usually in those spaces, because he doesn't know. He thinks he can get away with not knowing, but that's not how the world works. He's going to have to evolve eventually, because I'm tired of seeing the same old things.
100%. I was watching the interview. Go ahead.
Saying the same thing, especially when we already seen Nia versus Bailey. And then I kept saying why they keep, every time Naomi comes out, and fans, I've seen Naomi live. Fans go crazy with that. I'm a man, yeah. They cut to a commercial every time she comes out. They don't do Jay like that. They don't do anybody like that. But her, go to commercial. We don't need to see her come out. Why? Because we don't want to see the fans getting over on the fans. And I understand like the whole, putting the big three back together, especially after WrestleMania, but why couldn't she have been versus Nia?
Right. And
y'all know I got Chuck's Angels. If nobody knows, I support women wrestling.
Yeah, he does. He does. I will give him that. One thing I didn't like, and it's a problem I even had back in the day when I was younger and just kind of selfish to my ways and not thinking about other people. You can't say things like, I don't see color, I don't see males, I don't see females, because some demographics are at a disadvantage. And if you're up there on the playing field, it's your responsibility to see that and help them rise. So you can't say you don't see Black people. You need to see the struggle that they're going through. You can't say you don't see women and men. You need to see the struggle women go through, not being compared fairly to men. You have to see the difference. So that's the one thing I didn't like about Triple H saying. That's irresponsible right there to say you don't acknowledge a certain group. Everybody's one. No, we're not one. Your grandparents were not slaves. Your father didn't get less of a job or the opportunity to vote like your mother did. So no, we are all different, and you need to really respect that. Just my.
And even though we look very close, Samoans and Blacks are not the same.
They're not the same. They're not the same.
We're just
not
like second
cousins. We're like second cousins, but
right.
Two different islands.
Yeah.
But enough about the political stuff. You know, they kill us in the comments for that. So let's take a pause and get back to the pay-per-view. Let's talk about Bayley versus Nia Jax. We all know Nia is still the champion. Tiffy almost cashed in, but didn't. You think this was the right move, Dom?
Cash in.
No, I mean, I think it was the right decision. I think Nia needs a longer reign. However, them teasing Tiffany is getting old, to be honest. I think they should have waited to start teasing. I think she should cash in next year. But I don't know. I think they're also pushing Tiffany too early.
Yeah.
I thought Tiffany should have cashed in on Liv, me personally.
Liv? Yeah.
Not with Raquel there. She would have got beat up.
No, not with Raquel. I'm saying before it was just them.
The mic went out.
Sorry, somebody called. But originally, when the match was first announced, I was like, oh, she should cash in on Liv. But then I saw Raquel and everything else going on. I was like, oh, yeah, she's not coming. Because I'm sure she was like, Tiffy time. Raquel came out. She's like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
And this the abuse from Nia Jax is making Tiffany a more sympathetic figure. So you just got to keep that going. Let her beat her down more and more and more. And like you say, Dom, let her pay her dues and then eventually cash in.
Eventually. I don't know. I've listened to a lot of people and I don't think I know she's popular with men, but with the women, I don't think she's getting over and I don't think the sympathy is going to work. I think there's something missing with her character. I don't know what it is, but I
think she should be a mid-carder myself. They need a mid-card belt. Just like the women of NXT need their own tag team belt.
Yes.
Man,
I said it.
Y'all just alley-oop in these next segments because now let's just get into this next question. We all know that they are adding a new women's mid-card belt. We don't know if it'll be the women's IC title or the women's US title.
I didn't hear about this. What?
Oh yeah. They
originally
was gonna make both, but now they're talking about only making one. But I think both of them should have it.
So let's just act like we know it's coming. And let's say it's an Intercontinental Women's title. What woman deserves that title right now in your eyes, Dominique?
Michin.
I wasn't expecting that. Michin has been cooking lately.
That's better than what I had.
She's putting in that work.
She is putting in that work for real.
I had Chelsea Green.
Oh my God. Somebody break that voice box. Jesus Christ.
I love Chelsea. I love Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea is underrated, man. She does her job. She doesn't complain. Professional to the T.
Yeah.
She can get it
United States later.
Yeah, later. Michin, that is a great pick. Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Damian gets the win over Finn. Everybody was expecting for this to be Finn's rise back up to the top, former first ever Universal Champion, but he gets the loss. Was this the right direction in your eyes, Dominique?
No.
I
with the Judgment Day and Damian Priest, honestly, has been a letdown. They've been doing the same thing over and over again. They kind of made the Judgment Day seem weak and loser-ish compared to Damian because he can take all of them out. Like, I don't think they told this story properly because what was the point of betraying him so he can get the belt off? I think think they should have fought for the belt at Bad Bloods, and Gunther could have got the belt later on.
Yes, we said the same thing. We said the exact same thing. 100%. 100%.
This doesn't help his character.
I miss Balor Club Finn, man. That guy who felt like a star, man. He's still got it in him. He just needs to be written for properly, man. They're not doing him service right now.
No.
Not at all.
I ain't gonna lie. I slept on this match yesterday. Like legit went to sleep. Way too much tequila and pizza. But
yeah,
I went back and watched it again, and I said the same thing I kept saying every week. I was like, okay, I understand Judgment Day's jumping him. He gets the overhand, but whenever Finn comes out, Finn should be able to have the strong arm on him. Even though I understand they're all like the height difference and the size difference. But then I watched the PLE over again, like I said, because I missed it. And to watch everything Finn threw at him, he just like no-so bulldozed through everything to where you needed the Judgment Day to come out and save him. And even then they couldn't do anything because Damian was just this giant monster of it. Sorry, Braun Strowman, but he was a monster of a man, Damian. It was like, Jesus, like what are you doing? What are y'all doing? Who's writing this crap? But I also understand that you want to get Damian away from the group. So look, let him get the victory. Now he's no longer associated. The only ones technically still associated with the group is Rhea, because she got a win and she didn't get the belt. So now she's still attached to Liv. Which is the reason I would have had Tiffy come out without Raquel to come in and cash in, because now there's no belt. Now what are you gonna do? You gonna still fight Liv, or you gonna try to go against Tiffy? To me, Tiffy taking the belt from her would have did two things. One, let Nia get a nice long run, and they can keep the little friendship going of both heels, and get the belt off Liv and get Rhea or somebody else to fight.
You see that ADHD kicking in. We talking about Finn and Damian. You jump to Liv and Rhea.
Yes. Yes.
It keeps it exciting.
Yeah, it does.
It all correlates.
It does. Well, I'm gonna take a page out of your book with this one for the next one. Hold on, let me cue it up here. What do you think about CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre inside Hell in the Cell?
Best match of the night.
You gotta work on the vocals, bro.
Best match of the night. I love CM Punk. I know people hate that man. I don't understand why, but they put on a great show. I loved every minute of it. It was funny because I was like, I need someone to get slammed on the stairs, and then Drew got slammed on the stairs, and then I need someone to get hit with the toolbox, and then Drew got hit with the toolbox. It was great. I loved it.
I love it too. I don't hate CM Punk. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't understand him. There was a 4-year gap where I didn't watch wrestling, and that was his prime. I just missed it. I can't fake it like I love him.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Look in my eyes.
Oh my God.
What do you see?
Chuck, was this a top 5, or somebody said earlier this was a top 10 Hell in a Cell?
Hell no. Hell no.
I would say yeah. I think it was.
Nah.
I think it was.
Then again, I gotta actually go through them all again. But I know it ain't top 5 for me.
I wouldn't say 5. I would give it 10.
Maybe 11, 12.
Yeah. And especially because I went into it, like I said, I'm not a CM Punk fan. I was tired of the feud. I was exhausted from it. But the match won me over.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I've been spoiled because we seen Shane and Undertaker do this live here in Detroit.
Yeah.
And then I've also seen Mankind versus Undertaker on PLE. I wanted them to get on top of the damn cell. I wanted to see a fall mode. I wanted to see they didn't even try to leave the cell.
Nah, they're not high flyers. Neither one of them. That was not gonna happen.
Nah.
I wanted somebody to look like they were dying.
Nah.
I mean, CM Punk looked like he was dying after the match.
Yeah, he his body language reminded me of his dog Larry, just a little bit defeated, just not. I mean, I'm not. I'm a dog.
It's not me that gets his band. See, he about to get Peter on our ass. See,
Larry just looks like he's been through.
Larry is beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, he
man, you about to have Peter on our ass, fam. We already on thin ice. Hey, you know what?
Don't talk about Larry.
Hey, right here is where you need to insert that little guy from Frozen. the snowman, because that we on thin ice. We were skating on thin ice with that one. God damn.
Oh man, but yeah, Hell in a Cell. This was a great match, though. 100%, man. Your match of the night, though.
Match of the night. Yeah, it's gonna have to go to CM Punk and Drew.
Ooh, CM Punk and Drew. Yeah.
Should they have closed?
No.
You feel like they should
not with
start?
what happened.
Because if they would have swapped The Rock coming out in the beginning of the show, nah, that's not Rock's fashion. He wasn't gonna do that. He wanted to close the show.
A lot of people were upset because they was like, they felt like that match should have closed. But they said the only reason they had to go first was due to the fact that because of The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
But people were saying you could have held Rock for another pay-per-view. But they was like, especially this feud being so, and I'm like, I've been down with the feud since the WWE World Heavyweight bracelet was destroyed. So I was I didn't even care about the match, but the match was great itself. But I really didn't. It kind of lost me a long time ago.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think the surprises were better than the match itself.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that's why I think the placement was accurate.
100%.
Every match had a run in except for the first match.
And Ego Rock will not go anywhere but in the main event. So you already
Exactly.
know. But on a scale of 1 to 10,
The Rock knows 3
10 being
things.
the highest, what would you rate Bad Blood?
8 out of, oh wait, what was the highest number?
8 out of 10, 10 being the highest.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. That's not a bad.
Mm-hmm.
Solid B. A solid B. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's all our questions for you, but we have a little game show that we like to play on here called Name That Wrestler.
Name it.
Oh no. I'm terrible at this.
I know your history. I watch your show, so I know what you watch. That's nothing crazy. You should know this person. But all you have to do, you get 60 seconds. You ask us the questions. Is it a male? Does he have black hair? Is it a woman? What title did she win? Things like that that'll lead you to take the guess of who it is.
Oh, okay. I'm scared, but okay.
You can do it.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
Here we go. Starting now.
Male or female?
It is a male.
Raw or SmackDown?
He's on Raw.
Caucasian?
Yes.
In a group?
Yes.
A new group?
No, they've been around for a minute.
A heel?
Yes, he's a heel.
Is he the main person in the group?
Yes, he is.
Karen?
No, not Karrion Kross.
Gable?
Not Gable.
Gunther.
It is Gunther 100%.
The ring general.
The winner of Name That Wrestler, Domonique. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're literally only the second winner of this show. Everybody loses. I mean, oh, there's a Holy Shhh Podcast t-shirt in the mail your way. But before we get out of here, can you let the people know how can they find you on social media?
Alrighty. On Instagram, you can find me at Damo_R32. And on TikTok it is Yapping with Neek.
Yapping with Neek. Make sure you follow her. And now that you know she does all her editing, take the appreciation to another level. This woman works hard. It's hard work. Hard work.
Thank you.
Any last thoughts before we get out of here, Chuck?
Lovely having you. Can't wait for you to come back.
Thank you. I'd love to come back.
And if you think about getting into the pod,
I don't know if I can do that to y'all. I don't know if I can do that to y'all.
Hey, we have a network. You need a guest on it? Let us know. We'll be there.
Thank you.
But next time you will see us all will be tomorrow night for Monday Night Raw post show. Chuck's Jordans will be airing tonight. Iconic Moment of the Week will be coming. And of course, Mink's Mayhem with Ring Rant. But until then, it's your boy ABE from DET.
My name is my name, and my name is Chuck Jordan.
And you can farewell. You can say yourself.
Oh, my name is Domonique.
There we go. And you've been tuned in to the Holy Shhh Podcast.